you want to make any statements, go for it, and we'll open it for Q&A.
Okay, well, I hope you guys all enjoy the film. Really gross, so keep the questions to a minimum. I guess you know, we made the film almost a year ago now, so you know, it was a wicked learning experience for us, and you can only imagine a 44-day shoot. It was a fantastic experience, and we figured for a first feature film, we've all made short films before, and I've been making short films with Jon since you know, last year's of high school for me, and you know, it's been a good experience. So we wanted to take it to the next level, and for our first feature, we figured, what better than to make a monster movie, something that was fun. It was just like, you didn't really have to, you just turn your brain off and watch something that is a roller coaster ride, you know, and just is killing and whatever, you know, homage to the old 80s horror films, and you know, definitely Evil Dead and Peter Jackson stuff was a huge influence on us. So, I mean, you know, we made the film about a year ago, but right now we've been busy as a company getting ready for the next go at it. But if you guys have any questions about the film, I guess, I don't know if you guys have anything to say, but if anyone has any questions about the film, we'd be happy to answer them. And if not, then everyone go get drunk.
Yeah, maybe that's difficult for you to answer, but how hard is it to fight in a monster suit?
To fight in a monster suit?
Yeah.
I think some people found it really hard. I mean, we had some actors and actresses that were like serious complaints. Like, you know, the teeth were a huge problem for sure. You know,
Trevor plays the troll as well.
Yeah. For me, like, I just had so much fun. Like, I was like running around scaring kids and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard.
One of the actors got claustrophobic in it, and it was just unexpected. They'd never done any work with the costumes on, so we had to actually replace them with a local Montreal native. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Good job.
And the Cyclops in the beginning, you know, that was a huge guy by the name of Derek Damon Reeve, and he was like sweating buckets. It was like the hottest day you could ever imagine, and that particular suit is like skin tight, really, really thick foam all around it, and then the mask is like just like completely enclosed, right? Because it's the whole neck and everything. And he was like every chance we got, like as soon as we weren't filming, it was like take the helmet off. It was a whole procedure, and like the amount of sweat that was pouring off this guy's head was unbelievable. So I mean, it was definitely using prosthetic monsters. I mean, sometimes I almost wish we did just all do CGI. You know, it would have been a lot easier. No. Sorry. Yeah, no, it was hard. You know.
So you said no CGI or special effects?
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, prosthetics is a form of special effects. You know, so there was definitely a lot of special effects in the film. You know, every time you bite into somebody's neck, there has to be tubes rigged up to leak blood and stuff. So there's a lot of special effects associated. There's a huge portion of the film with special effects, but then as minimal CGI as possible.
There was wire removal and, you know, minimal like stuff just to get rid of, like when the Cyclops bat someone, they had wires on their back that we had to remove.
So it's minimal.
So that you would believe that the Cyclops actually bat.
It's believable.
Nice.
Good.
How was it working with Freddy Krueger himself?
It was awesome. Yeah, it's just wicked. He's the man. It's like he was awesome for me. I mean, to work off of him as an actor, I couldn't ask for anything better. You know, this is my first time ever going on the big screen. Like, to be working against a pro only helps. You know, like for acting and believability and stuff. And he was always giving me little bits of advice and stuff. It was fantastic. And the guy is so cool. He's just so cool.
Yeah, he's like a encyclopedia of film knowledge too. I mean, it blew my mind the whole shoot, because when we'd sit down, you know, for lunchtime or whatever during the shoot, and the guy just knows everybody's name. He can tell you who shot the movie, who did the production design, and so forth, and you know, right back to the early 30s. So he's really, really sharp with that stuff. So really cool guy. A lot of fun.
Yeah, he had stories about like you know, people like I guess through third party and stuff like about James Dean and Marlon Brando that like you wouldn't hear from like tabloids or anything. Like, it's like right from the horse's mouth. Like it's so cool, man. Like he just said we'd sit down and I mean the guy lived in Hollywood as a working actor from when he was like 19, 20 years old. So he told us what it was like to pack up your bags and move to Los Angeles, move to Hollywood, and live as a working actor. You know, like and what the time was like, and it was just. Everything he said was so intriguing. You know, he's a cool dude for sure.
Was it ever difficult to convince or get to, or what was the process to get to Robert Englund?
I think it's like anything else. You just troubleshoot. Like the whole process of making a film is troubleshooting through every problem, and you gotta surround yourself in people that's their job. So literally, the better casting agent you can get. For your film, the better chance you're going to get at attracting more names. So we got Robert through getting a kick-ass casting director. Somebody that we believed in that said, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and get you the perfect guy for your film." And when we found out we got Robert, we were like, "Ah." Yeah. Sorry. Anybody else?
What was the writing process like?
What was your inspiration for Robert Englund's Monster Suit? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, definitely Jabba the Hutt.
Yes!
Yeah, we wanted it to be something. The rest of the monsters in the film were sort of, they're more mobile. They can run around in people in suits, and with his, we just wanted to be this big fat fucking blob that just sits there and it's the tentacles and the mutants that run out. So just made it a little different from the rest of that. But definitely Jabba the Hutt, man. Yeah. Obviously, right? Come on.
Yeah, even the sound design, he's got that.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the monsters sort of looked like Ash from Resident Evil.
I know what you mean, man. I thought the scene was perfect. That's good. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can sign off on that.
So, do you want to make a TV series out of this?
Oh yeah, everything. We were everything.
Yeah,
toys,
games,
take over the world.
Yeah.
Multiple.
We want to double the amount of sequels that Freddy Krueger, like the Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Buffy Summers not too much of a time for a guy thing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Buffy just kills vampires. What happens when Cyclops shows up? You know what I mean?
So what's your next project? Is it anything like this, or is it totally different?
We're going to skip making Jack Brooks 2. We're going to just go straight to Jack Brooks 3.
Yeah!
It's going to be sick. Jack Brooks 3, for sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're working on development, so we got a bunch of shit that we want to make good movies. If you guys like that, that's our first go at it. That was our first feature film. So we're going to keep making movies and hopefully they get better and better.